My name is Andy and I'm a compulsive gambler. Last bet 14th of April 2007. Hi guys, hope you're doing well. I'm feeling pretty good and stuff. Just had a run today. Been on nights this week, so it's been quite challenging at work. Been very busy at work, but I'm feeling good, feeling very positive. Got one more week until my run starts next Sunday. Local half marathon I'm doing in Derby, dressed as a unicorn. I've got a sponsorship page if you're interested on Just Giving, so just type my name in and you'll find it. I'm running for Sense charity. Uh, but yeah, I'm feeling good. Apologies, it's a bit earlier tonight. It's because I'm out tonight with my friends and needed to probably do this earlier today, so that's why I'm doing it a lot earlier. So apologies to anyone from America, etc. It might be a bit early for you, but it is what it is, I'm afraid. I hope I can talk to people and see people on here soon and we can have a good chat, and hopefully the comment section will fill up and everyone can talk to each other. So yeah, like I say, I had a couple of days in London. Day in London really. It was really good, and meeting like fellow addicts and stuff like that. So that was really nice to have a sit down. I had a sit down by the Thames, a bit of lunch with a guy called Owen, who sometimes watches these videos, so fantastic to have a good catch up with him for a good hour or so. Had lunch by the Globe Theatre down in London, sitting along from the Thames, so it was quite fantastic really, so really good. I say I'm in good nick. Uh, Slept really well lately as well, so that's a good positive thing. I've actually managed to get my hair cut, but I'll do it later tonight for when I go out, and it'll be great. I've been, like saying, great neck. I mean, absolute great neck. No thoughts of a bet. Day at a time, with all barriers in place that I need. I'm very, very conscious of the fact that I'm doing quite, staying away from gambling, and it's brilliant. What I will say is, if anybody's got any comments or want to talk, feel free. I'll try and answer anything best I can. I'll ignore people who are trolling and stuff like that. I won't give you my two penneth worth. I can't really be bothered with it, to be honest. But majority of people, 99.9% of people on here are great. Even if you disagree with me or agree with what I think and what I do in my recovery, that's fine by me. Feel free to talk to me. I'm here and open. It can be discreet. You don't have to use your own name or anything. If you haven't got the courage to probably talk on a public platform like this, feel free to DM me privately at BaronMad79 on Twitter. Or we do have a group on Discord, the gaming app. It's a Sunday soiree, and fill in all the details there, and you can stay anonymous on there if you like, and that'll be great. Hi Darren, hope you're doing well. Nice to see you here. Hope everything's fine. I hope you're having a good bank holiday weekend in the UK, everybody. Um, yeah, so that's me in a minute. I've not managed to get to my GA meeting this week, which is a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. I'm alright. I'm okay in my recovery, but obviously I swear by GA and I need to go back when I can. Um, Obviously, there's plenty of help out there. There's GamCare, Gordon Moody, Beacon, various places, Bet No More as well, for anyone who's UK based. Hoping some American friends are going to be on here. Hi, Elias. Yeah, London was cool, mate. It was really good. I'm not typically a London person, so to speak, so I can do a day or two, then I have to get out of the place, really. But it was nice to be there for the day. I did a tiny bit of sightseeing as well. I went up to see St Paul's Cathedral and things like that. So went over the Millennium Bridge, and it was great. Oh, right, okay. Nice bet, 14th of April. Brilliant, Darren. Day at a time, mate. Day at a time, and hopefully you can get to that next 14th of April without a bet. Yeah, but yeah, London was really good. Really, really good. And it was tiring in the end. Obviously, I was training it everywhere because there's no way I'm driving around London. I can't do stuff like that. Yeah, if people ever got in the car with me, they'll know, but you know about it, so to speak. Um, but yeah, I'm being very positive in recovery. Very uh, looking at some good initiatives. I mean, there's a people are doing really well with themselves and stuff in the UK. There's some gambling home companies out there, one called Epic, and they've just announced a deal where they can like go in and talk to. They'll go into all 72 EFL football league clubs. So that's basically Championship, League One, League Two, and go into all that and give their gambling education stuff there as well. So that's an amazing thing. There's other brilliant companies. There's the YGAM as well, who help out as well, and it's brilliant, really. Yeah, London was great, Darren. It was fantastic, as I just explained earlier. It was really good. No worries, lads. No problem. As you say, I could chat on Twitter as well. From time to time, I might miss you for a bit, but I won't ever ignore anybody, ever. I promise you that. Unless you start being abusive or start trolling me, I'll not ignore anybody at all. Really, so that's good. Yeah, I'm glad you found me on Twitter. So, like I say, Twitter at BarronMad79. Also on Discord at the Sunday Soiree group. There's lots of ex-gamblers on there, or people in recovery, or people who are struggling still, and etc. And everyone draws strength and hope from each other. Experience strength and hope from each other. So that's fantastic. We are a little quiet at the minute today. I think that's due to the time and things like that. It will be back to 9 o'clock next Sunday as a regular feature. Unfortunately, it won't be no midweek one this week as I'm on afternoons, so that's going to be a bit of a... There's no chance I can have the time to do that this week, but next Sunday it'll be back to normal, 9 p.m. And I'll always be here as well. So I get so much out of doing these vlogs, just as much as I hope you guys get as much as as you can as well, really. I will be doing some more pre-recorded ones, like when I first started off, and for about 18 months, nearly 2 years, best part of 2 years I was doing. But I want to incorporate the live vlogs a bit more, show I can be accessible, and there's accessible help anywhere where you want it, really. So it was fantastic to do, and I really enjoy it. I do think social media and things like this is the way to go forward. I think it's a fantastic thing. Okay, Darren, went to your first AA meeting on Friday. Plan is to run along the GA meeting. Really helping. Brilliant. That's amazing, mate. That's amazing. What I would say is just try and take ownership of one thing at a time. I know people who, well, probably at less extent, people who smoke and want to quit that. Everyone wants to quit everything at the same time, and that is trying to quit one thing is one thing, but trying to quit 3 or 4 things at once, it is hard. But you're going along it the right way, Darren. That's fantastic. Get into the anonymous groups, people who understand and know how you feel and stuff like that. No worries. Say hi and thanks again. Thank you, Lars. That's really appreciated. Nice for you to contact me as well. Really do. Enjoy work, mate. Thank you very much, Betty. That's really appreciated. That's really nice. Yeah, so I'm just gonna like I say, talking recovery and stuff like that. I mean, I've had that many stories of people who are like bored and things like that, or you start gambling and go away and walk away, then have 2 or 3 months off, save a bit of money, then go back again. It's paramount at those early stages is you get your barriers in place, get somebody to look after your money, somebody to help you with it. It is difficult. It really is difficult, don't get me wrong, but if you get them barriers in place and start presenting yourself from gambling, that is fantastic. You just break that triangle of time, money and opportunity. Money will always look after itself once you stop. Yeah, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, this debt's all my life, debt's terrible and all that, but once you stop, that debt's not going to get any higher. It's going to go lower, and it might take you 8 years. It might take you years to pay it off, but you will feel better for it. Promise you. I mean, I've still got debt now, but it is great. It's going down and it's going down, and I've got a good life balance with it, and I can control it, so to speak. Great stuff, Darren. You're 9 months off the booze and pushing on with the gambling now, feeling positive. Great stuff. Hi Laura, well done. You went mad yesterday, winning and losing, head up. Ended up losing, selling 3 packs of 6 to get by. I lost that too. Have you looked for any help at all, Laura? Have you ever tried like going to Gamblers Anonymous or GamCare or anything like that? Any one-to-one help? Even going through the NHS as well? There is a problem clinic, one problem gambling clinic, but we need much more funding in the NHS, I believe, because it is tip of the iceberg. All I've got to say, you've got to embrace that help and want to stop. You can stop. It just takes. It is hard, and you've got to reach out and grab that help. There is plenty of help out there. I mean, I talk to people like when they say, "Oh, Gamblers Anonymous," it's about 20, 30 miles away from me, my meeting. But it won't stop you 20, 30 miles going to have a bet somewhere else, won't it? That's my kind of like riposte back, if you know what I mean. You won't think twice of like driving miles and miles to go and have a gamble, but you're thinking twice to get yourself help and get yourself into recovery. Best thing to do is try and get yourself as much help as you can. Be honest with people. If you've got a partner, you've got a wife, got a husband, got children. Hi, Nathan. Hope you're doing well, mate. All good? Okay, Darren, you get to work. Enjoy your day, and thank you very much. Yeah, I'm doing well, Nathan. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well too. Yeah, I get that. I mean, GA is very male end orientated. What I would say, Laura, is try GamCare, which is like one-to-one stuff as well. If you go on their website, which is GamCare, they can possibly help as well. Also, depending on where you are in the country, there is Bet No More, which is southern based. There's also Beacon, which is northwest based as well. There is plenty of places to get help, but I'll just get to your get to your doctor, see what they say. There is one problem gambling clinic around, and that could possibly help as well. Also, there is a app on Discord, which is a Sunday Soiree, which is loads of gambling addicts in there, people in recovery, and you can get all sorts of advice in there as well. It's still small going, it's still growing slowly, but you can get advice off there, and there is plenty of women in there as well who you can talk to if you feel a bit more comfortable talking to just girls. Laura, I hope that helps as well. As I say, you've got to embrace the help. Grab that help with all your might, because otherwise you're just going to go around in that sinking feeling, get around in that vicious circle of bet, stop, bet, stop, bet, stop, and then you just carry on with it all the time, and it's not good for you, really. It's not good at all. And the lies will carry on, and the trust will evaporate in you, and it does need to see you do that. Michael, don't be daft. Sorry, it's such a lovely day. Yeah, that's alright. I mean, it's just chucked it down here in Derby, but it's got quite bright again. Now I'm looking forward to a few drinks tonight. Okay, Laura. I would like to say, like the help I've suggested for you. I would try and go there and have a look. If you feel like you're powerless over gambling, I would suggest, if you think you've got a problem, I'd say you try to stop at all costs. You need to stop. If you feel like you've got a problem, then look, you're never going to really have control, so to speak. Gee, it's not for everyone. My local one's depressing. Like I say, everyone's different. Romeo, Nathan, we are all different. GA is not everybody's cup of tea. It's mine. It's fantastic where I go. It is hard. You've got to remember it's all self-supporting. It declines outside contribution, so nobody's there professional at all. Everyone's the same, if you know what I mean. Everyone talks and wants to help each other and things like that. So it is quite difficult. So if you have got no control at the moment, Laura, you're never going to have control. If you feel that you're on this channel and you're trying and you're looking for help, what does that really tell you? Really, honestly, if you try and stop, I mean, if I'd never thought I'd gone over 11 and a bit years without. If you told me the first time I stopped, 14th of April 2007, right, you're not going to gamble again, I'd have laughed at anybody. I would have laughed at the face of anybody. But here I am. I'm 11 years and 5 weeks in, roughly 6 weeks in, and I've still not gambled to this day. I can never say certain I will again. Like I say, 99% certain I'll never gamble, but there's that 1%, and I've got to keep that in check, keep my barriers in place, get the help I need. Because don't get me wrong, I have my down days too, and I have to fight it. I really do have to fight it. That's quite a appropriate saying there, Nathan. Horses for courses. Barriers in place, very important first step. As you say, get someone to help look after your money. Get yourself block your online sites, GamStop, GamBan app, GamBlock, and places like that. Self-exclusion as well. Anything that can help you. Nothing is foolproof, but as long as you keep putting layer upon layer upon layer in front of you to have a bet, then you can make it more and more difficult. As I say, I mean, for me, as I say, when I'm trying to help people and stuff and like that, and everyone's telling but this, but that, all I can do is lead a horse to water. I can't make you drink it. I can't make them drink it. I can't make you do anything as within gambling. All I'm doing is giving you my advice, how I've lived and what I do and stuff like that. And if you want to take inspiration from it, that is amazing. It's humbling to see people do so. But I'm not always right. But you got to believe me. If you're powerless over gambling and looking for help, take the help there. It is abundance of it, and there's lots of people like me across meetings in GA. And there's stories online. Just Google in stories and read and be inspired. On the Gamblers Anonymous website, there'll be lots of stories on there, real life bit, and there is hope there. Just read them and you'll get inspired by people, and it is fantastic as well, if you know what I mean. So really grab your help and stuff required. Really is a fantastic feeling to get all this help out there, so to speak. I'm going to go run for another couple of minutes now because I've got a bit of family stuff to do and other bits and bobs before I get myself looking pretty for later, obviously. But yeah, if anybody else has got any more questions, please feel free to ask them. Always here for a debate, always here for a chat and talk. It's just a shame that I've had to do it a bit earlier today because I tend to get more people in the evening than I do during the day. Obvious reasons, people are more busy during the day, and it's deliberate that I pick it on a Sunday at 9 PM because everyone's, especially in the UK, at home usually, and get myself usually ready for the get back to work, so to speak. Too many find it easier to carry on gambling rather than quitting and tackling it. I know I did. Exactly, Nathan. But as you say, day at a time, the way you get, the easier it is to start tackling it. But yeah, I totally relate to that. Thanks, Laura. I hope you can stop. I hope you can find that help. And I hope you really can. It'll be great for you to try and do that. And please tune in next Sunday as well. And please share how you're feeling next Sunday. It's important that you keep talking. Important that you keep listening. I still do this today. Learn to listen to learn. And I'm still learning about myself and stuff like that. I am a bit of a bugger. I've got a bit of an ego. Don't get me wrong. I'm got the ego the size of Derby half the time, and I am a pain in the backside as well. I have got my faults, as anybody else has, and people can hopefully relate to how I am. I mean, I'm either up there, down there. I don't want to be normal. I want to be boring, so to speak, and that's the way I want to be. And that's how life should be for me. I hope I can. That's all I'm aspiring to be. I'm happy with a roof over my head, a car that works, I've got a job, and I've got a loving family. I'm happy with all that. Hi SMB, yeah, I'm fine, thank you. I hope you're well too. I'm only going to be around for another couple of minutes though, unfortunately, as I've got bits and bobs to do. So unfortunately it is a bit of a shorter cut version of one this time. But I'm still here for a bit longer. If anybody wants questions asking, answering, or want to debate something or anything like that, that'd be fantastic. If not, I will be going in the next minute or two. I feel like I'm rambling off quite a lot today. As ever, I am a bit of a talker. I'm not live tonight, SMB. It's why I'm doing it today at 3 PM. I am actually this evening. I've got a prior engagement with my friends and stuff, and so I'm out tonight. But we'll be live every Sunday for the foreseeable future then, and odd times at midweeks as well. Like I say, it is a reason why I've been live today at 3 o'clock. So I do apologise, but I am out tonight, and I don't get out very often to see my friends and stuff like that, so I'm looking forward to that. But from 9 PM every Sunday after this weekend, I can guarantee I will be there. Yep, I agree with that, Nathan. Too much push to buy really expensive things. Everyone buys things they don't need, don't they, really? That's the actual kind of gist of it, really. So, unfortunately, I am going to get off now. I've got bits to do, so I'm going to sign out now. I will be live next Sunday from 9 PM as per usual. But my name's Andy, and I'm a compulsive gambler. I do apologise. I have to go. Thank you.